Hello everybody, this is your boy Thirsty Jack, and the gameplay I'm showing you right now is UFC 2. It's for the PS4. I'm showing different matches I play as Nate Diaz. I play as Dan Henderson, and I play as a quick fighter, Master King, for the Ultimate Team mode. And this is a new edition based on true story, and everything I say is true story, and we don't have to change the names and location to protect their names. And this will be a little bit different because I did post something up for my Facebook page. I talk about family. Like a seven minutes video just about family, and I might say the same thing for this video. And this is a special video because two special people in my life, and I pretty much I got two different names. As we clicked up. The first person I'm going to talk about in this video is my brother Beezy. Brother Beezy for this part, and the second part of this video, my god sister Tati. And big shout out to my dearest close friends, and I considering as my family. And it is one of my favorite saying from my favorite series of Fast and Furious. With Vin Diesel say, "I don't have friends, I got family." So this was the story is about. It's got like a good, origin of both my friends. Well, if you'd like to hear this story, alright, here it goes. I met Beezy. I met him back in Midland Tech around three years ago. I can remember 3 or 4 years ago. And I think during that same time, it was around the time of my late passing of my friend Ariel, God bless her soul. And I was in the dark path. I was in a dark place, and at that moment I just didn't have a care in the world, and I was like a loner at the time. And I took this I think around like summer. I think it was summer, or it was a summer, I remember. But I took this math class, and that math class I did terrible in. Because one, the teacher was talking about pantyhose and other stuff, and two, it was difficult to learn. So I will talk about that in the next video. But so I sat in the front. I walk in the classroom. I sat in the front, and start waiting for the class to start up, and I see one my old classmate, Pooh Blood, if you remember from my previous story, Pooh Blood, and he was talking to Beezy, and at the time I don't know him. I look back, see him talking, and I'm thinking like, okay, cool. After that, and we start talking, we both like, we interested of same thing, and we clicked off. He like wrestling, I like wrestling, and boom. And we exchanged numbers, and we give each other names through the PlayStation Network, through PS3. During that time, PS3 was popping. And we talked through the headset, and we playing Modern Warfare 2. Back in the day when Call of Duty was hot at the time, and still is. But we talk. Well, at first we talk a little bit, but once we get the ball rolling, we become like good friends. And after that, once we connected more and hang out more and everything else, they become really good friends. And as a month passed by and years passed by, we become close to their friends. We become like brothers. And there were so many moments I can remember. Like this one moment, big shout out to Dr. Wilson. At the time we had the Limestone College, and Dr. Wilson got a project. He wrote me a write, set me to do the project, and I was ready. I was passionate. I brought my brother with me, support. I think at the time we had a class, but I was there. So, Mr. Wilson started, questioning. Christians start talking. I'll never forget this when he questioned me like, you didn't ask any questions. I don't see your hunger, passion, and as he was about to get up, I start, tearing up because I'm really passionate about my stuff, and this is the first time I ever cried from my brother BZ, because I always show him that I'm, I guess he sees me as a strong person, but once I broke down, that's where we had our moment and we hugged together, and that's how we show each other love, because that's my brother, and I'm not ashamed of it. We all cried before and stuff like that, but that's what I knew, that's my brother for life. And we got each other back, through ups and downs, and we both, go through some heartaches and stuff like that. And we went to our boys' house, have a sleepover, watch movie, eat pizza, do all the what brothers do, show some brotherly love. And I remember another story. We had our first T-shirt together. And this is right before I had my shirt made, like airbrush design, which look awesome now. We would call ourselves Shelby Gang. At the time, I had a nickname, Balls, of my, character from my previous story a long time ago. And, Beezy was Beans. And we call ourselves Shelby Gang. We got the name from the game called Heavy Rain, where we got the game for PS3. Now it's available now for PS4. That's a little plug. And I got the idea using it as a Run DMC style. And we used it, but my shirt was so small and tight, and the color wasn't matched, and it was terrible, but we committed to do it. So yeah, that was the last time taking that shirt to that damn print shop. Oh, cheap ass. But anyway, and in other moments, like we talk and we hang out all the time, like brothers do. We go to the movies together, and everywhere I go, I talk to I explain to other people, and say, yeah, me and my brother, we do such and such such. He's like, are you really brothers? Like, nah, not really, but since we're close friends, that's how I consider him as my brother. And and they see that, and that's how we tight we are. That's how we close we are, and we kind of like the new age outlaw. When we at the Limestone, I got so many stories about that, but I'm gonna say that for the next one. We kind of like we were like the Legion of Doom, aka Legion of Thirst. So that'd be the next story. But we have fun memories, and we share a lot. And now to this day, we still clicked up, and I had a blast. Me and my brother and my other brother Ishmael went down to NXT live event. If you've never seen that video, go out and check that video out. And like I said, we had a blast. And I wouldn't miss any moment hanging out with my brother, and we got goals and we got a lot of plans together, and like a YouTube plan we're supposed to do, like the random crew, me, John, BZ, and Tyler, very soon, and a lot of stuff. And this is the first time I was saying on this video, and probably the first time this coming from me, and I know my brother BZ will watch this video. I remember I want to say like 2 months ago or last December. I remember, I think it was the day after I came back, house sitting the place after my parents, left for vacation. And I remember I came back and I started watching the movie, and I look up either Facebook or I think it was Facebook. And I was doing something. I look at my Facebook and find that my brother Beezy went to the hospital. I was like, okay, hope everything's okay. And I remember when he typed it in, he say he had a hard time breathing, and he was scared that it was a final breath. And I read that, he when I read that, I broke down. I broke down, and to me, I couldn't take another L in my life. I already lost a great friend. I can't see myself, losing another great friend. And every time, he started talking about, what would you do if I pass, this and that, and I just like ignored the conversation because I couldn't thought about it. And I don't know what I would do without my brother Beasley. You know, and I just couldn't take another L, to be honest. But after that shit was over, we back to our bullshit. You know, so after we back to our bullshit, and we become after we become a new group now. We call ourselves a Skull Thirst. I'm Flexi Jack, you know what it is, and Beezy, he's Skull Lord Beezy. So we could do a lot of great things, and I'm glad he's still here. I'm glad we still clicked up. I'm still proud of him to call my brother. You know, that's my brother. I love him to death. And my another friend, my great friend, I consider as my sister. I consider as my god sister, Tati. I could begin. Matter of fact, it's pretty easy. It's all started when I was living in an apartment at the time, you know, with my family, and there was like I couldn't say a next door neighbor because they live in upstairs, so they kind of like an upstairs neighbor, and they always come downstairs to take our house dog Romeo. A little shout out to my little friend Romeo, a little Shih Tzu dog. And they always come downstairs, you know, take me out for a walk. Now, even though we don't know each other, they know, you know, my dad and Bridget, my stepmom. And I think at that one time they were out, and Bridget told me, you know, the girls would come downstairs and to take me out for a walk. And I said, cool. So I was in the living room and I was watching. This is what I remember. It was like 2 years ago. I was watching ECW Unreleased Volume 1. It was on a DVD version. I wish I should have brought the Blu-ray version. But anyway, it was a DVD version. So when Tati and her sister come downstairs and they want to take with me for a walk. So, you know, my hand with me off and they walked off. So after that, it took like 10 minutes or so, and after the walk they came back, you know, they sit down in the living room, they want a bottle of water. So I gave them water, and then I remember after I came back into the living room, I remember Tati was watching ECW, and the first thing that popped into my head is, oh, she a wrestling fan. And after that, we, you know, talking on this and that, chatted up, and then I showed her my my WWE United States Championship. At the time, it was signed, autographed by TNA wrestler at the time. And after that, we slowly clicked. And after that, they came back like a day or so. That's when, you know, everybody was here, and we start playing Monopoly. Every night, like a family night, we start playing Monopoly, and we, you know, slowly become clicked, and we become like good friends. And one night, when the whole family was here, everybody was here, like a little gather, you know, their family was here. My dad, Bridget was there, and Tati, she came to my room, you know, with his sister, and we hanged out, and we I was watching Ultimate Warrior Blu-ray, and we started talking, and after that we bonded, we become like good friends. And then after that, we slowly connected, and we become like from next door neighbors to great friends. And I look at her as like my little homie, my sister, and we hang out all the time. We have, like, you know, sleepover, hangouts, you know, family nights, Monopoly, watch movies, everything. It was cool, you know. And I had so many ton stories, but I never forget that one time when the first time, I was at Halloween. I think the Halloween when the first Halloween, not the Chainsaw Dude Halloween. That was my favorite moment. But the first Halloween, it was me, Tati, Lil Ali, and the mother. Aliyah, she, you know. Anyway, so we all hanged out, and that was a special moment. We all hanged out. We had a blast. I never forget it. And then I think that same year, like before that, we went to water park. Fun's Water Park, and we have a blast with that one. We play games, we go to little cart rides and everything, and it was hella fun. And I connected more to her because we've been through a lot together, and we know, you know, we different, but we were like family. And I never get when I think that during like a year later, no, they they announced they were moving, and the same night, once I found they were moving, I think the next day they moved, but the same night, I never forget it. When they were about to move to a different apartment, it was like it was like a 13 or 15 minute drive, or 20 or 30 minute drive. I never forget it. Me and Bridge would sit down in the living room. It was at nighttime, and something came over me, and they was talking about, Tati and Leah was moving, and in my head, I thought I lost my best friend. I lost my little homie. I lost my little sister, and I broke down. When people come to my heart, or come into my heart, I wear that shit on my sleeve. I'm not an emotional guy. But I don't like sharing. I don't like shedding tears. One time I shed tears and things like that. If I can, I feel restricted. But if I shed tears because I love that person, that's my friend, that's my family. That's how much it meant for me. And when I found out they were Tati and Leah moving, I just shed tears, and after that, then like the next day or so, we hang out, we playing tag with me, Tati, Leah, brother Ishmael. We all playing that one, and after that we been to swimming pool. I would tell you about the story, but the swimming pool thing, that'd be later. But after that, I think around like June, I think we came back after my uncle graduation. We came back because we had to pick up Rome because Tati was dog sitting at the time. And we came back, and this is the first time I have a sleep over their place, and the place still unpacked at the time, the new apartment over there. And I remember her mother gave out this speech saying how much I impact their life, and how much they impact my life, or we impact each other's life. I forgot how the speech goes, but I remember her saying, how much you made them special, and they cannot stop talking about you, and how much they really like you. They're the best friend, like the big family. And to me, that was very endearing to me, and to this day I never forget it. That was very endearing to me, to my heart. And after that, we clicked more than ever. And then like a year later or so, I think like a year later or so, we still bonded. We were going to like wrestling events, and we still hanging out. I gave him a birthday gift. Went to the Christmas party. I wish I would tell you that story. The next one too. That'd be next. So pretty much 3 stories will be confirmed. I can promise. But then after that, this last year Halloween, it was dope. I never forget that one. The chainsaw. That's my favorite moment. But all was hanging out, and then after that. This year, I made a special T-shirt called Thirsty Savage Club. I got the idea from the Ballo Club, and I got the idea from Mockumentary and Savage, Savage. And I got that shirt made because that's who we are, we family. And I think, let me rewind that. Last year, I asked her mom for blessing for being as a god brother. Because to me, that they're my little sister. So after that, got the green light to be their god brother, and that was a special moment. So now we family now. But but fast forward to now, we are like tag team. We like brothers and sisters, and I'm proud to say that's my god sister. Every time I talk about Tati, and I made a special shirt, Thirsty Savage Club shirt. Like I said earlier, based off the Balor Club and the Bullet Club, which I'm a big fan of. And hopefully I'll give my shirt to her, and I'll probably post it on my Facebook or Instagram, one of the twos. And to be honest, having them two in my life, BZ and Tati, two important people in my life. I'm really blessed, and I have them call them as my family. And I got good friends, but I got good friends and great family, extended and blood related. But to be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that two. And as long as I'm stay winning, as long as my family, as long as Tati and BZ is still part of my life, I'm good. And I don't know what I'd do if I took another L, to be honest. And that's a scary thought to think about. We got so many people into your life and they're so attached to you. But that's my video. That's my topic. Leave a like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me your thoughts. And do you have a special person in your life and you consider them as your family? Either be a relative or blood related, either blood related or not, or some close friends of yours. Give a little shout out. Leave in my comment, and I will participate as much as I can. And yeah, like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like button. Don't forget to give your thoughts about this video. And also, I did announce during my topic, I got 3 videos I would talk about it, or 3 true story I would talk about. And yeah, man, that's what I gotta say. So until then, I see you guys next time. Bye.
Big ground and pound KO.
Time now for our fight replay.
There it is again. Check it out again. Boom! And he's out.
And Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Razor
Wins by knockout.